Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Fielded in the end zone. And the ball is loose on the return. Just seconds into this game, we already have a turnover and haven't even snapped one from scrimmage. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season, and these teams are obviously mentally tired, but you're right.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. So Texas Tech's offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Still on his feet at the 45. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Morton. Got his man on the outside. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. On the run, it's Dickey. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He's looking to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose.
Great job by this defense, not getting down, not quitting. They gave up some yards. The offense got in the red zone, but the most important part of the field, they came up big, forced the fumble, and get the touchback.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's ball. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Grab near the marker. It's Brown. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Wants to go up top. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Dropping back, it's Morton. Pulls it in, it's Williams. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Dickey. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Red Raiders have it in scoring position on first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
And here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Ross. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Behind his tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Skips away from pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lets him fly. Hauls it in. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Finds his man. It's Ross. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Touchdown. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
On the ready. Come on, set.
They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Going to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
The Red Raiders come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run play action. Got it behind the line. It's Carter. Quick step and go. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range. It's third and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up first and goal.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to bull his way in. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on third and goal. Back to throw, it's Morton. Fires into the end zone, and they will score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. On the move, he fires. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Looking to throw, it's Morton. The throw to the outside is complete. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. It's complete on the right side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll bring it out. It's Ross. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking downfield on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Dupree. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Fires to the right. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. It's complete. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Red Raiders come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Out of the gun to give to the back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Morton. Here's the pressure. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Catch in the middle. It's ball. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I don't know if that was a bust defensively, but there was nobody in the middle of the field that time, making it way too easy for the offense to pick up a chunk play in the middle.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. It's ball. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Absolutely center cut. It's now a one-point game, 14-13.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Red Raiders will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Ross. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking for a man. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
One of the things I love about this running back, he can run a lot of different types of routes. I like the job on the angle route there, putting his foot in the ground, crossing the defender's space, and making it an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Now they receive. to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. The give to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's ball. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Looking for room. It's Avant. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Quick strike complete. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
Looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Got his man on the right. He stopped just inches short. Had a good catch. Tried to get it in, but was denied.
Set to advance on the play.
On the run from inside his 25. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Off play, complete in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. The play action fake. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Now on 1st down from the 28.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Morton. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, to make it look good and cover up for him, all those balls y'all don't throw online, but that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gives it on the option. tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Set to kick this one away.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. A 1st down for the offense. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Here comes the 2-point try. They'll go to the air. Into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and they now lead by a touchdown, a 6-point edge. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Finds his man. It's Carter. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Morton. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This drive will open from the 15. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
On third down, he drops to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
On the double.
This quarterback part of their running game. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the run, it's Nicky. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. To the air, it's Morton. Gets it out quickly. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They'll send the tight end in motion. Rides the back on the option to give. Touchdown, Red Raiders! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Extra point here will give them the lead.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Maryland is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this is the type of day that can crush morale. They're trailing by 14 to Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. To the ground with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Makes the catch. It's Avant. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And just no hesitation there by the quarterback, right? Primary target not open, so find your check down. Where's my running back? Yeah, I know I'm under pressure, and I know I'm going to get hit, but I'm not taking a sack. I'm going to find a way for us to get a few extra yards here.
Looking to help the kicker out on third down. From here, it will be a 59-yard attempt. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Timeout, Texas Tech.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback looks for a little space. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback sneaks it ahead.
Brings up 2nd.
Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout by the offense.
So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. And this to put them on top as we get close to closing time. He got it. And they go back on top. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got 1 loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true. So I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page. They've got to get everybody refocused. You can't let this loss now turn into 2 or 3 or more down the road.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.